Let's jump right into the narrated version of One Piece Chapter 1126. Don't go anywhere, we'll start right after the intro. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Before we dive into today's content, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. Now let's get into it. Chapter title: Settlement. Ogre Child, Yamato's Golden Harvest, Surrogate Pilgrimage, V14. We begin with some news overheard in a soba shop. Young girls from Kuri are going missing. And pages 2 and 3, opening scene. The giants, Kashi and Oimo, tell the Straw Hats a story. After they parted ways at Water 7, they return to Little Garden to check on their chiefs. Luffy comments, "Well, it's been 100 years, so of course you'd want to know what's going on." Kashi and Oimo explain that when they arrived, their chiefs were locked in combat, fighting barehanded. When Luffy asks why, the giants reveal that their weapons broke, and without them, they were only using their fists. Nami asks, "So, you're going to keep fighting after getting new weapons?" Crazy Usopp chimes in, "Hey Nami, haven't you learned anything from Little Garden?" Meanwhile, Sanji, celebrating, notes, "This sake is pretty strong." A giant responds, "That's absinthe. Also known as the Green Fairy, it can cause hallucinations, so be careful." And page 4, the celebration. The party on the ship is in full swing. Luffy strikes a pose while holding a piece of meat. Brook sings for the giants, and Sanji and Usopp celebrate together. Bonnie is seen sitting in Kuma's lap, now back in her child form. "We finally saw it together, the horizon," she says, while Kuma smiles. The scene shifts to a giant ship sailing into a beautiful sunset on the open sea. In page 5, scene shift. The narrator takes us to Gitar Island in the New World, more than a month ago. An incident occurred involving the pirate Bartholomeo the Cannibal, who burned the pirate flag of Emperor Red-Haired Shanks, tarnishing his honor. We see Shanks confronting a badly beaten Barto, who kneels before him, apologizing. Shanks explains that forgiving him would make them lose the trust of other pirates, putting his friends in danger. Page 6, Barto's apology. Barto apologizes, admitting he didn't think about the consequences. Hongo then hands Barto a fatal poison, ordering him to make Straw Hat Luffy drink it within a month. If Luffy drinks it, he'll suffer intense pain before bleeding out and dying. Page 7, a heartbreaking decision. Barto drinks the poison himself, with tears in his eyes. "This is the best thing to do. We raised Luffy-senpai's flag on our own, and he's not involved in this. I don't want to waste a second of Luffy-senpai's precious time." His crew pleads for him to stop, but Barto insists, prepared to die for his mistake. Page 8, a sudden change. Barto wishes he could have seen Luffy become the Pirate King. Gambia, realizing they've been freed, shouts, "They let us go. Let's get out of here." It seems the poison wasn't real after all, and Shanks wasn't as fearsome as they thought. Page 9, Beckman's observation. Beckman asks Shanks why he's smiling. Shanks replies, "It makes me happy that Luffy is so important." Yasop, however, declares that a transgression is still a transgression, and fires a shot at Bartholomeo's ship, sinking it. Page 10, scene change. The scene shifts to Pirate Island, Hachinosu, in the New World. Blackbeard Teach is back, furious at his crew for letting important events unfold while he was away. He reveals that the race for the One Piece is intensifying, with the Marines, Emperors, and Underworld figures all competing for the Poneglyphs. Blackbeard's trump card, Kobe, becomes critical in this battle, but Pizarro let him escape. Page 11, more escapes. Teach is further enraged when he learns that Moria also escaped. Meanwhile, huge pirates are seen reconstructing the island. One giant pirate is moving a building, while others declare that Blackbeard will be the one to conquer the world. Pages 12-13, a change of plans. Teach laughs, saying the morale is high, and instructs his crew to use this to their advantage. Though Kobe escaped, they reveal that they captured Garp, an even more valuable asset. Kuzan, also present, says they barely managed to subdue Garp even with all their strength combined. 14, Revolutionary Army updates. Blackbeard contacts Lafitte, who reports that the Revolutionary Army is using famine tactics, breaking down food transports and disrupting supplies. Lafitte says, if Celestial Dragons start dying of starvation, it will be unprecedented. Page 15, arrival of another ship. Blackbeard's forces bring a new prisoner aboard, Caribou, who is terrified and pleading for help. Page 16, the Giants in shock. Back on the Giants' ship, they wake up to find the Thousand Sunny missing. The Giants are stunned and agree they can't return to Elbaf without the ship. Robin wonders if it was eaten by a fish, while Frankie admits it's a possibility, given the size of the local sea creatures. Page 17, Nami's new adventure. On the final page, Nami is waking up in a huge room made of Lego-like pieces, wearing a Viking warrior outfit, complete with a sword on her back. "Where am I?" she wonders as the chapter ends with the promise of a new adventure. End of chapter 1126, no break next week. If you enjoyed this narrated breakdown, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future updates. Thanks for watching and see you next time.